was calling cap on his nonsense from the first couple scenes with him, because when she was sitting here asking him, like, when am I going to meet your family? He's talking about some, well, I'm not ready for you to meet my family yet because, my wife died of cancer a couple years ago. And she did tell him, like, listen, don't be going up to that job and acting weird when we go up to that hospital. You better act real cordial. He ain't mourning the loss of his wife that much if he got you throwing it back with him and sitting here doing things in the shower and hanging off of railings in the shower and stuff. He ain't mourning his wife that much. If he had his behind at home, he would have never got caught up in the first place. He gets out of jail and he realizes that there's a lot of secrets that have been kept from him. And when I say he realizes, I mean the man wasn't even fresh off the bus. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. As you see, this is another book review. The book that we are reviewing today is A Winter Crest Wonderland, Kerri and Sleigh by Kerri Marie. I don't know if I've ever read a book by this author before, but it will not be the last, okay? I even love the theme, okay, of these books. I would believe it's been about 2 or 3 weeks now since I dropped a book review on another book that was in this series that I believe this publishing company released. It's just A Winter Crest. Why am I messing up already? A Winter Crest Wonderland is the theme of these books. I said I was going to try out at least a few of them. There were so many different themes of these books, you guys. I highly encourage you guys to go ahead and try it. The main characters in this book were Sleigh and you have Kerri Claus. Now, I like to play on names and words with that. I said, all right, I see the Christmas theme we got going here. I like it. From the very first few pages, I was all in. I was excited, okay? Let me preface with saying that the book is available on Kindle Unlimited for my Kindle Unlimited lovers, because you guys know at this point, I'm like a Kindle Unlimited hoochie, okay? Not ashamed to say it. I love these books on Kindle Unlimited. All right, so Sleigh starts off from the very beginning. And I had a feeling from the first scene that Sleigh was about to become a victim in his friend's nonsense, okay? Sleigh has a friend named Crazy. And Crazy is very clearly crazy. Crazy is that hot-headed friend that they don't have a problem getting into some trouble, but God forbid if they get into trouble alone, okay? They never can go down on their own. Someone always has to accompany them on the ride. Crazy is that friend. Without giving away too much, because I don't want to give away the first scene, because the first scene is what grabbed me by my drawers and had me ready to keep reading the book, okay? Sleigh gets caught up in some nonsense that he knew nothing about. Unfortunately, the way that the court systems are set up sometimes, even with the best of a lawyer, you're not getting off when there's video evidence, and you're really not getting off when there's a witness with a confession. That's all I'm going to say about that part. Sleigh ends up going to jail while his baby mom is like at home with their daughter Adore, and I felt so bad because I hate seeing people go to jail on... Is the word unwrongfully? Is that a word? Is it wrongfully? I don't know. You guys don't laugh at me. At this point, I don't like seeing people wrongfully convicted. Okay, I don't think unwrongfully is a word. Whatever. Point is, I don't like to see that. So when I saw him getting ready to go to jail and I knew he had a little girl, I felt so bad. Like, oh my God, maybe he'll get off early. Now, he got lucky because he only got sentenced to 5 years. And I hate when I catch myself saying someone only got sentenced to 5 years, because the person who got sentenced felt every single day of that sentence. So I hate when I catch myself saying, oh, he only got 15 years. That's not bad. But they were trying to hit my boy with 15 years. So the fact that he only got 5 is why I'm saying, like, he only got 5 for armed robbery. That's a good thing. I was really rooting for him and his baby mom, okay? Because I was hoping, she would be there for him. I was hoping that, it wouldn't change anything. While she was there through most of his bid, the support did not continue the way that it started when he first got locked up. Luckily, his mother was there to support him throughout the process. He gets out of jail and he realizes that there's a lot of secrets that have been kept from him. And when I say he realizes, I mean the man wasn't even fresh off the bus, okay? He called himself trying to get out early. He had got out early with good time served. That young man went to go check on his baby mom and the baby Adore, only to find out he has been left in the dark in a crazy way about everything. Nobody is maneuvering and moving the way that he thought. He knows that he was definitely set up. Like, there's no question about it that he was set up, which landed him in jail. I felt bad for Sleigh. I felt bad for him. I said, you poor black man. You just done got victimized by the community, the judicial system, your baby mom, your friends. You done been hoodwinked and bamboozled. Where was your antennas? I felt bad for him. Because even his baby mom was saying, like, you were supposed to be with us during this Christmas parade. It was a Christmas parade, I believe. Christmas parade, New Year's parade. That's where they met in the first place. They had been together for like 2-3 years. So if he had his behind at home, he would have never got caught up in the first place. But, you know, that's never how things play out. Whatever. When Miss Kerri Claus comes on the scene, Miss Kerri Claus is very well respected at the hospital she works at. She is a doctor. Kerri is in a relationship with this young man named Nolan. I thought they were the cutest couple. You know, Kerri just seemed like a very outgoing young woman. Like, I like that she didn't seem to suffer from low self-esteem. I love that she seemed to be a very, you know, she had a good head on her shoulders. She wasn't like a I'm clubbing and partying type of girl. She really was focused on her career and basically focused on her bag. And I loved that for Kerri. Okay? Excuse me, I almost hiccuped. What I did not like was that my boy Nolan had some secrets that he was carrying around. And Nolan's secrets were so bad, I was ready to stick my foot up his behind until he was speaking in tongues through my shoe. Because I didn't like the way he tried to sit here and play and handle my girl. And I'm not going to lie, I was calling cap on his nonsense from the first couple scenes with him. Because when she was sitting here asking him, like, when am I going to meet your family? He's talking about well, I'm not ready for you to meet my family yet because, you know, my wife died of cancer a couple years ago. And unfortunately, sometimes I can be unsensitive to other people's reasons and feelings, even though I just use quotation marks for that. You can see I'm being insensitive sometimes. When that man was claiming that he wasn't ready to bring her around because his wife died a couple years ago, I was wondering then, like, Kerri, as smart as you are, like, you going for that? No, sis, that's not what we're going for. A man who wanted you around, he would introduce you to his family as soon as he felt like it was something. 2 years, sis. 2 years. He ain't mourning the loss of his wife that much if he got you throwing it back with him and sitting here doing things in the shower and hanging off of railings in the shower and stuff. He ain't mourning his wife that much. But hey, you know, everybody's understanding in the way that they're understanding. So you have to be understanding, I guess. Nolan needed his behind whooped, okay? And, behind Nolan, how do I say it without giving too much away? Behind Nolan, let's say some altercations literally come to Kerri's front door, okay? I loved this book. It was not super long. I think it was about 115 pages. It had me in my feels. It had some little erotic scenes, nothing too crazy. It didn't go on for several pages. It was just the right fix and dose for me, okay? It was like that little shot you take, you know, before you get ready to go out. Like, it was like a nice little pre-gaming shot of erotica. Nothing all in my face, you know, no one's like, this was up my behind with erotica. It was perfect. You guys, I loved this book. Excuse me. I absolutely love this book. I love this so much. It will not be my last time reading a book by this author. It was a very cute, fun-loving storyline. It is a page turner. I definitely enjoyed it. It had me rooting, okay? Rooting for my man Sleigh, because I felt like, come on now, we need a redemption story, okay? We need an underdog story. Like, I need you to come on. And I love the way that he was there and supportive of Kerri. I really enjoyed seeing that Kerri wasn't judgmental. I liked seeing that even though Kerri had a friend that was like, girl, you talking to him, a janitor? The janitor felt like that scene in ATL when he was like, a janitor.
A janitor. Come on.
Who wants a janitor? And T.I. was like, man, that's your problem. Yeah, like, I'm like, I like that. Kerri did not judge this man, and she just treated him like the man that he was. She took him at face value, but she did tell him, like, listen, don't be going up to that job and acting weird when we go up to that hospital. You better act real cordial. Don't do too much. Okay? Don't do too much. Don't act like we blank around. Don't act like it's something that it's not. Act normal when we get up to the act normal. I love this book. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. You guys, I truly enjoyed it. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I am coming with book reviews all year long. It's to the point where I already have these reviews lined up and ready. I am so excited. I just dropped a book not too long ago. It is right here. And by a book, I mean a very short story. So I hope you all appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and have a great time reading. Bye.